Hey guys, this is Alex Ramsey. I'm gonna start doing videos called Marvelous Chats and Reviews. This will be the first one, or the first episode, I guess, sort of the pilot. Um, Basically, what this is I noticed a lot of my videos, particularly like my review videos, don't have much to do with any Marvel related properties. Only a few of them meet those qualifications. I noticed a lot of people, some of my friends are Marvel fans. I thought I'd sort of broaden my horizons, and what better way to do that than talk about something I'm sure all of you guys out there watched, Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Now, um, me not being as into Marvel, or only having basically like the very surface level knowledge I do of just like the Marvel properties. I know the movies and I know a little bit of the comic books. That's about it. I enjoyed this. I was expecting to enjoy it, but not as much as I actually did. I was sort of worried about this show, particularly that it's about like Agent Coulson, a guy that died in the Avengers. How are they going to explain that? And that's explained quickly. Well, kind of. I'll get into that. And also just like budgeting concerns. I'm like, they just came off the Avengers. Are they gonna try and use their limited budget as much as they can to just focus mainly on action, leave the story out, and it come out being a disappointing sort of thing? Or is it going to be so low budget that it doesn't even look similar at all to the Marvel universe that they established in the movies? I'm happy to tell you that I was not disappointed, but I wasn't expecting this sort of feel for this show. It is Agents. Agents is like a predominant way of describing this. It's sort of like a spy, top secret sort of show. There, there are a lot of Avengers and Marvel references to different superhero properties to sort of tie into the movies. They don't do too many of those, but they do just enough to where it's tolerable. I hope they don't reference that stuff over and over, because I don't mind the occasional one. But seeing as we're probably not going to see the Avengers in this show, it would be kind of irritating to hear them keep being referenced and then knowing that we probably never see them. Um, so again, I enjoyed it. It's sort of like a different kind of show. The parts I did like were the parts with the secret agents. Coulson, of course, he was good. He can kind of he's kind of the star of this show. He didn't really carry it, but he did a good job of sort of making me used to this sort of world. Because it is, you can definitely tell that it takes place within the Marvel universe, but among all those unfamiliar faces, it's nice to see one to sort of tie it into that universe. I like the centipede stuff that they were doing. What I mean by that is like they took this guy that was a father and a superhero and put this centipede thing on to make him stronger, I guess. And it kind of reminded me a little bit, especially when his face started glowing, of the Iron Man, like the extremist armor that made people blow up. I thought that they were going to mention that at some point. I never really heard any mention of it. Maybe it's just a big coincidence. I'm not sure. But knowing Joss Whedon, I'm sure he's going to make a callback, or probably try and reference more movies or bring more of that continuity into the show. It's definitely not a superhero show, though. Like I said, it's a spy show. It very much shows that they're recruiting superheroes at this point. The first guy they recruit, this bit I liked. He had that mechanical centipede thing on his arm that like glowed and everything, and was a mixture of like gamma rays and the super soldier serum that Captain America used. I like that kind of stuff, that kind of comic book referencing, and also just movie referencing. I think the guy that they got to play the dad was really good. He was very good with like just like his overall performance. You can usually tell like TV actors from movie actors, and I thought it was hard to tell with him, like, if you know what I mean, because TV actors sometimes can be just terrible. Movie actors are not all the time, but most of the time, are pretty good quality acting. So I enjoyed that. I enjoyed his character, and also on to Agent Coulson's supposed demise. He's not dead. They really did not explain in this episode why. They kind of make a sort of thing like, oh, he's alive. They kind of faked his death, and you only know about it if you're on level 7. I wouldn't put it past Nick Fury, to be honest, because in the movie he actually put the playing cards in Coulson's suit to sort of rally the Avengers together, and I wouldn't put this past him that he would try something like this. They do the same thing with the, I'm sorry, spoilers, huge spoilers. If you haven't seen this, turn this off and go watch it and then come back. Okay, they do the same thing with the dad character. Like, they apparently shoot him, and Coulson makes reference to this earlier, said he came back after a while somehow. They don't really explain it, but they somehow say that he's coming back too, the dad character, which I'm interested to see what they do and how they bring them back, since it wasn't shown in this episode. I'm sure it'll be addressed at some point. Overall, I enjoyed this episode a lot. I don't really have much else to say about it, since it is a pilot episode. You just sort of get the very bare bones sort of setup. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about in future episodes, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please like, comment, subscribe, and tell your friends about this. They might enjoy it. I guess that's about it. I know it's been a while since I've done anything Batman related. It's just because I'm trying to work out the big 50th episode. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.